But we said that we have a special announcement to make. And people have been asking and wanting hints and bribing me with M&Ms. If you didn't know, I love peanut M&Ms, and so people are just bribing me right and left. And what is it? What is it? Tell us, tell us. Well, the surprise is simply this. We saved hundreds of dollars by switching to Geico. Somebody actually, I'll give all the credit to John Del Rocha, the back of that. He told me that you should say this, you should say this, is a really good one. So we're going to share the surprise, but we'll do that after the message. So hang tight. It's good. It's good stuff, and I don't want you to be focused on that, the whole time, and then not focused on what God wants to share with you this morning. No. So we're going to get right into the message, and I promise you, we do have a special announcement, and we will share that with you. All right. So you ready for some type? I heard there was some type of surprise or something, some type of an announcement. All right, we're not pulling a Beyonce, all right? My wife is not pregnant.
Oh, I don't know if anyone saw that.
And I know that's what a bunch of you thought, but my wife is not pregnant, okay? She's not pregnant, or we're not adopting a kid or any of that. But
for now.
But we're happy that you thought of that. And but
One day.
Here's the thing. We've been from time to time. We've constantly kept our eyes open for a possible building, a possible venue that may work better than the school. And over the past several months, we've been really looking at that. And one of the things that we wanted to make sure is we never wanted to count that out. We never wanted to say, okay, well, you know what, we won't have a building, or we really can't move somewhere, because we live in a town that it's a rich town, and a lot of people still want top dollar for stuff. And so we've been taking even a more active approach and just kind of thinking outside the box and looking at different things and what are the possibilities and those sorts of things. And so when we consider, one of the things that we've said from the beginning, Christine and I, when we consider a venue, or consider a building location, or whatever that might be, when we look at that, one of the very things that we look at is, we've always said from the beginning that we wanted to be right in the marketplace. In other words, we wanted to be in the center of where things are happening. We didn't want to be secluded somewhere. We want to be where people are at, and where people know about it, and all of those things. And the other thing is this: if you've been to Livewire for any length of time, you know that we do church a little bit different, and so we're not your typical traditional church. And one of the things along those lines is that our heart's desire is to go after the unchurched, to show them that God is who He says He is, and that church is relevant to our life, that the Bible is relevant to our everyday life, and that maybe a church that they grew up in, or that they're tired of tradition or religion, that it's not about all of that, but that it's about life found in Jesus Christ. And so we're all about life change, and we're all about reaching our community. And so with all of that, we take all of those things into consideration, because, again, we're a little bit different. We're a little bit different. And so we're moving. We're moving from the elementary school. But to say that we're moving doesn't tell you where we're going, does it? So do we have a place, or do we have a venue? We've decided on a venue because obviously cost-wise, it's more cost-effective. It's actually going to save us some money. But we are moving to the Pavilion Cinemas. Now, if you know where Pavilion is at, it's a movie theater right across the street from Mercado. We're moving to the movie theater, okay? And so this is something that we are truly excited about. If you've never been to, we've been here since we were teenagers, and maybe some of you grew up here. And back then, you only had Town Center or the Pavilion Movie Theater. Those are the only two movie theaters you had. And so it was, we from time to time, we've looked at other movie theaters, but it was just going to be too costly at this time. And we were able to talk with the manager. Actually, it's the owner. The owner owns both Pavilion and Town Center, and they opened the door wide open for us, guys. If you've never been to the Pavilion Movie Theaters, it's an older movie theater, but if you've never been there, it's on the corner of Vanderbilt and 41. It's the Pavilion Shopping Center. You have Fleming's, you got LA Fitness over there, but it's directly across the street. Let's see, what is that? Get my bearings here. On the west side of Mercado is the Pavilion Shopping Center, and the Pavilion Cinemas, the Pavilion Movie Theater is right over there. And the cool thing is this. The cool thing is this, is that we're in the marketplace, and we're not doing church, as usual. It's done different, and that's what we want, because we want to draw people that just don't want church, don't want religion, don't want tradition. We want to draw them to, hey, what better place than a place that everybody goes to, the movie theater, okay? What better place? And here's the other thing, is we're going to have an auditorium, obviously, for the adults. We're going to have a separate auditorium for our high voltage kids. We're going to have a separate auditorium for our low voltage kids. This is exciting, folks. This is exciting. And so here's one of the things. I can't go into all the stuff right now, but here's one of the things. This afternoon on our website, there's going to be one of our pictures that'll say we're moving to Pavilion Cinemas. And you'll be able to click that picture, and it'll take you to a website or to another page, and it'll share a little bit more information, some of the other benefits and those sorts of things. But we're going to have a lot of freedom over there. This has been great. And let me just say, Lake Park Elementary School has been awesome to us. They've been great. They've been just totally awesome. This is just an open door that God has opened for us that's going to work out really well for us. And so we're excited about that.